Hey boys and girls, hope all is well with everyone. And this week for Kerry Coaching and Games, once again we're looking at 6 and 10-year-olds and some movement skills that we can do, utilise within games that we could do around the house. You can do them outside if even needs be as well. So some of the skills we cover this week, we look at your side step and your gallop. We'll incorporate that into the game. We're going to look at both our throws, overhand, underhand, similar to last week. And once again, we look at our crawls. So our crawls are good for developing coordination as well as core stability, okay, as you get to progress up along your pathway as well. So I'll just get you going with a warm-up. And for our warm-up, just focus on our crawls, just to get us going more or less, more than anything. And then we bring into the first game. We've got 3 games planned that you can do. As I said, you can do them at home, in the sitting room or wherever, or if you can get outside and do them well and good as well, you'll have a bit more room to maneuver around, okay? So just as always with our crawls, we think of our favorite animals, okay? Think of how they move and how fast we can be just like them, okay? So for our first one, we're getting down nice and low. We're going to call what we call chimpanzee, okay? So think you're a chimpanzee, hands in basic place in the middle, but what I want you to do, you're hopping either side of your hands, and we're going forward with it. So you're just going to switch to your right, you're switching to your left. So you're coming out at an angle as you go with each one, okay? So when you get as far as you can go, I want you to reverse it then as well, okay? So as you're reversing, it's a little bit of more of a challenge, but I want you to be aware that you're okay from somewhere behind you. You're not going to crash into anything, okay? So same again, with your chimpanzee, you're just hopping left and right side, okay? Just switching your way around. Always try and look up and forward as well as much or as best as you can on this guy, okay? And you're staying as tall as possible. So just get our chimpanzee, just switching our way over. Good job, okay. Now, in for our crab. Nice challenge. We did this for 10 and 12-year-olds as well. Or sorry, yeah, 10 to 12-year-olds. So for our position here, hips are nice and high. I'm going to walk our way all the way through, okay? Nice challenge in this one, guys. Keeping your hips up. And then you got to reverse it the whole way back, okay? Good job on that one. So that's your crab. For the next guy, we're going to look at our octopus, okay? So for our octopus, once you're getting down nice and low, you're going to try and sit onto your heels again. Chest is out on the bottom, and you're just going to rock from your side to your side, okay? So you're just stepping, stay as low as you can, keeping your hips down, and you're stepping all the ways back. Okay, trying to stay as upright as possible as you're stepping through each one. Okay, we're going to go once more now. It's a great exercise for getting them hips, getting you nicely warmed up. Okay, working all the ways back. That's it. Super. Okay, last one. Just to challenge you once again, back into your seated position. And you're going to sit with your hips up nice and high, and you're crawling to the side. Nice challenge here now, and all the ways back. Try to keep the hips up now, as best you can, looking forward. Super. So, that was just a quick warm-up, guys, that you can do. Giving you a few different animal movements you can practice this week. As I said, as always, you can progress on and continue them on. Okay, so first little game that we're going to do is around the world. So you might remember we did it in the first week, I think. And that's where we're working on our brace movement, as we call it, okay? So for around the world, all I want you to do is come into your push-up position. Okay, so you're coming nice and tall like so. When I call right hand, just release your right hand off the floor. When I call left hand, release your left hand off the floor. Left leg, right leg. Okay, and once again, if I say spin around, I want you to spin around into your position again. You're set and you're ready to go. Okay, while we're doing that one, guys, we're trying to stay up as long as we can. If we hit the ground at any stage, just take a breather. Okay, we're running for, let's say, 30 seconds just to kind of get you moving. So we've done our warm-up. So first little exercise, we call it, first little game, and the goal here is to try and stay upright for as long as we can. Okay, so in your position, I'm going to count you in, guys. So let's say 3, 2, and wave it goes up. So right hand, so just release the right hand. You can wave it about if needs be. Bring it back to the floor. You're going to go left leg. So just kick your left leg just around. Super. Bring it back to the floor. Okay. So spin around. So quick as you can. Spin ourselves around. Nice challenge when you do that. And now go right leg. So just releasing that right leg from the floor. You're holding your position. Left hand. Give it a quick wave. Good. Left leg. Quick wave around. And spin around. So you're going to go back the other direction. Getting yourself set up again. Good. Right hand. And left hand. Well done. Take a breather or so, guys. So that was about 30 seconds. And well done. Didn't see anyone dropping in that one. So that's good. We're staying up the whole time. So we're just going to do it once more. Okay. And it's the same idea once again. Same movement. We're just working off our sides. But this time we're going to add another little dimension to it. If I say move, or if I say shuffle, we call it. What I want you to do, you're in your position. Say I say shuffle. You're just going to take a step. Okay. I say shuffle right. Take a step to the right, shuffle left, take a step to the left. Okay. So we're just getting ourselves stepping, we're getting ourselves moving. So it's another bit of a challenge for you there again as well. The last one was easy. Okay, so well done on that. We just always want to try and push you on a little bit. Okay. So we'll get you in position, guys. And we're going to go in 5 seconds now. So up and hold. So you're ready in 3, in 2, and we'll say away we go. So left hand. So release from the floor, wave your hand about. Good. Bring it back and go right leg. Just kick that right leg around. Mighty stuff. Now, spin around. So quick turn. Back into position. Nice one. Okay, shuffle right. Take your step. Left hand. Left leg. And shuffle left. Spin around. So you're going your other way now. Good. Get yourself set. Well done. Right hand. Left leg. Shuffle right. Spin around. Shuffle left. Spin around. Well done. Right leg. Right hand, I meant to say. Right leg. And left hand. Okay, guys, well done on that. That was a nice one. A bit longer there. Well done to those of you that stayed the distance. That's very good. Now, so that's just a little exercise you can do for what we call developing brace, so core strength basically. But it's a great entry level for getting you moving in that direction. So we're going to move you on, guys. And as I said, we're going to look at our side step and our gallop. Okay. So for side step and gallop, we're going to introduce them into 2 little games. And the game we're going to do is called your statues. So similar to musical statues or musical chairs, if you have a bit of music, you say you can play a bit of music, well and good. It's a great way of incorporating it. But just for, we'll say, our demo purpose here, I just kind of talk you through it. But you can introduce music yourself at home. Okay. So for our side step, just to very quickly run through what we kind of look for. Feet are always roughly shoulder width apart. We never cross our feet. Okay. And think we're always on our tippy toes. Okay. So what I mean from the side, that's pretty much our position. We step. Okay. So we're just getting our side step, just working our way across. So just to show you quickly, being from the front, so you have an idea. Okay. So you're on your tippy toes, you're stepping, and you're stepping. Okay. That's your side step. Okay. For your gallop, similar enough, guys. One foot is in front of the other, and think like you're horsey. Okay. Where you're just stepping your way along. So it's just a nice little exercise for getting a little bit of rhythm. And similar to your skip. With our skip, we're alternating every second leg. Okay, so they're 2 great exercises for developing coordination. So I'll count it in. I'll shuffle. We'll go shuffling the first one. I'll shuffle around. When I say freeze, I want you to get down into that position where we execute our landing. We stick, we hold, and then I'll tell you to go again. If you have, as I said, if mommy and daddy can play a bit of music for you at home, play the music. When they stop the music, you have to hold your statue position, okay? Make it a bit more fun for yourself at home because you got to react to the music as well, okay? So we'll just say 3, 2, 1. We're just going to shuffle our way around. Okay, to utilize the space that you have now. You don't have to go in a straight line. You're just trying to get all your ways around and freeze. So see the way when I freeze, got my hips back behind my heels, my head chest is up, my knees are over my toes. It's very important when we land. Okay, excellent stuff on that one now. So we're going to go on that one again, guys. We're going to go shuffle once more. So again, if you have music, play the music and away you go. So just getting your side step. You can see I'm on my tippy toes here and just stepping my whole way around. Just getting myself moving. Quick side step. I'm avoiding, I'm dodging, and freezing. Well done. Good job. So just for a gallop, guys, just so we're moving yang, so we can get through everything as well. One foot in front of the other. And all you're doing, keep the right leg in front in this one. I'm just going to get you move around your area that you have at home. When I call freeze this time, because you're going here, I just want you to stop with that leg in front. Okay? So you're basically going to sit forward, like you're going into a lunge, as we call it. Okay? We're just going to sit down into that position. Head, chest is up, looking forward is up. Okay? So 3, 2, 1, off you go on your gallop. So you've got one leg in front of you the whole time. We're leading with the right leg and freeze. So you hold, you're stable. Excellent. Great statues there now. So swap over. Just going to go left leg. Okay. So you're just going to gallop your way around again, keeping that left leg in front. Just utilize the space that you have and freeze. So you're sitting into it, looking forward. Excellent. We're great statues. So the whole idea, when we freeze like a statue, we're as still as we can be for as long as we can be. Okay, well done on that one. Now, we'll just go 2 more, and we'll go skip two skips for the last one. So we know with our skip, we're alternating our legs every second one, and this is more about coordination, okay, and rhythm when you're skipping. So light on your toes, basically, nice little spring as you're going with each one. Okay, if you have music, play it, off you go, and away we go. So you're skipping around your space. Again, when I say freeze, we're going to drop into our landing. So freeze. We're dropping down like we're sitting on a chair. Picture that invisible chair behind you. You're sitting into that chair. Okay? And landing softly, I suppose, as we kind of say as well. Now, last one slow, guys. We go skip again. So 3, 2, 1, off you go. So you're skipping around your space. Stay on your toes, nice and light, and freeze. You hold the position, still as a statue, still as a statue. Nice stuff. Well done. Okay, guys, well done on that. So that was just a little game you can play. Ideally, if mommy and daddy has some music they can play for you, take musical chairs, musical statues, that's a variation you can do of it. Incorporate a few different movements. That helps your movement skills. So like just again, I suppose kind of to bring it in again, your movement skills help you get in the position to execute your sports skills. So critically important to practice. Now, we're just going to do a little game working on our throwing. Okay, so we got underhand throw and we have overhand throw. 2 different kinds of throw. We got to work off right side and left side. So if you have a sibling with you on this one, well and good. Get yourselves a few pairs of socks. So as I've prepared here already, I have my black socks and I have my white socks. Okay. So for this game, I have marked out a little circle here on the floor with some tape. Okay. So it's similar to your game of curling. You might know what it is. Okay. If you ask mommy or daddy, they might explain it to you. They might show you a video that will be up on YouTube. So in curling, it's the closest marble that gets to the spot is the team that wins. Okay, they're the ones that get the points. So similar to here, we have our spot marked out, and we're going to have, we'll say 3, 4 goals off each team, and whatever team's pair of socks, or if you have a ball, well and good. Whatever team is in the middle of the circle, they will win the points at the end. Now you can knock. So just say, for instance, the black socks, they landed into the circle, and the white team comes along, okay? They can knock the black socks out, okay? And they can come along with their second throw, whatever, and get that into the circle then as well, okay? So it's just the way we can work on our underhand throw, but also we gotta, have a target that we gotta aim for with each throw as well. So just for underhand, just to very quickly run through it again. You're going to have your object in your hand. If it's in my right hand, my left leg is going to be forward. And I'm releasing, in this instance, I'm releasing my socks at my hip. Okay, and I just let my hand follow through, so I'm guiding my throw. the whole way. So just very, very gently, very, very lightly. Okay, and just let my hand release at the hip and following my hand through to kind of guide the sock into position. Socks in my instance, because that's what I'm using here. Okay. So the one rule I have for this one, you can't use the wall. When it's underhand throw, we cannot use the wall behind us. Okay, and I'll explain that in a second because that's important for the second game. So underhand throw, we're going to go black socks against white socks. Unfortunately, as I'm on my own here, I'm going to have to work with two teams, but hopefully you have a sibling at home that they will go against you. Maybe you can ask mommy and daddy to go against you as well. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to split my legs. Okay. So as I have the socks, I'm going to throw all underhand with my right hand. So my left leg is forward. Okay. Standing nice and tall. I have my target. It can be as far away from you now as possible. So use the space that you have. You decide on that. Just a little light throw and get my socket. So I'm very close to my circle there. So now I have the black sock, other team. I just get my throw in again. So I'm after knocking them out of the way. So the white socks are going to come in just short. Let's see, black one. And I get in. So the black is the closest to the marker now. So I'm going to go white now as well. The white one is in, so I have to knock him with the black, hopefully. Hopefully I can knock him out. And missed. Okay, so white's win that one. So if you can see carefully, I have my circle here. My white sock is just inside it, and it's the closest sock to the circle. We have 3 and 2, so the white team wins the point on that one. Okay. Now we'll just bring ourselves back. Just go once more very quickly. And we're going to go off the other hand. So you have to be able to throw off both hands, guys. There's no point being able to throw or kick or hand pass or bounce or whatever solo off one side. You have to be able to do both sides of the body. Okay, both left, both right. Now for this one, as I'm with my left hand, my right leg is going to be forward. I'm going to go underhand throw again. Okay, so release my sock. Good throw with the first one for the white. It's an underhand throw. And my whites are in the lead. So now I'm going to go black. And I get nice and close. Oh, just overcooked that one. So it's looking like, can the blacks win with the last one? Oh, it's a good throw. White to get in. Okay, close one. So, because there's 2 whites touching the line, there's only 1 black touching the line, we're going to give that one to whites. So it's 2-0 to the white team on that one. Now, that was underhand throw. Okay, just a little game you can do. If you want to progress that on, make it tougher, you can actually come up on one leg, so you actually have to balance yourself. So we'll introduce that in the next one, just so it's another little, makes it a little bit tougher for you again, if you find that too easy. So next one, that was underhand, we got to go overhand. So for our overhand throw, you're coming, think over by the head. So this time you're releasing the sock at the ear. And this time, I'm changing the rule that I have to hit my wall behind my line, okay, or behind my marker. So basically for here, okay, same again. Left leg is forward. If the sock is in my right hand, it's overhand. I have to hit the marker behind, and it's coming down close to my circle is the goal with this one, okay? So I have to use the wall to let the sock bounce back off it now on each one, okay? So it's a little bit tougher on this one, but that's what we want. We want to challenge you. You want to be challenged as well with each one. So we're releasing. It's looking like the black socks are going to win this one out. Pretty much. Can the white one come back? And black it is. So 2-1. So again, obviously, get more of a bounce. Your sock will come back better on that. Last one, so just to very quickly run through it so you have an idea. I'm going to come up onto one leg now. Okay? So I'm going to really challenge myself. So I've got to keep myself balanced. I've got to get my sock, as I said, off the wall and into my circle, or as close to my circle as I can now. Okay, with each one. So that was white on the first one, staying on one leg the whole time. Now you can change the rules around yourself as needs be now. So you have to be on that one leg when you're throwing. It's looking like the black, the white here has to win it. Can he get into the circle? Oh, well done. So black's on. Yes, the black socks are closer than that. So very simple game, guys, where we work overhand, underhand, with a bit of balance brought into it. Now, again, you can utilize some skills if you want as well, if you're allowed to do skills in the house, where you can bring them in. You can bring that up to bring that outside to open things up as well. Now, last game I'm going to show you is what I call hungry hippos. Okay, so Hungry Hippos is a favorite. For Hungry Hippos, just going to use the socks again as it's easier for me inside here now. So this is one you can do outside, and you can utilize your skills for this now. So you can do your hop, you can do your solo. The goal with Hungry Hippos, you're going to make a team or teams. Depends how many is there. Okay, you're going to go against each other. You set out as many objects as you can. So I have 4 pairs of socks here. So what I mean by objects, whatever you can pick up. The goal is to run in, doing your solo. Pick up your piece of food, as I call it, because you're a Hungry Hippo. Pick up your piece of food, turn around, and run all the ways back to your team. Tag your buddy, if you have a buddy with you, or if you're on your own, just put the piece of food back down and get back in again as fast as you can and get another piece of food. So if you remember the board game, Hungry Hippos, the hippo with the most pieces of food at the end of the game wins out. So we can utilize this, we can bring our sports skills into hop, solo, anything you want. So if you don't have access to a ball, have no fear, you can do some movement skills. Okay, so in this instance, we're going to do a bear crawl. Okay, so down nice and low because we're inside. It's not good to be outside today, so we're inside doing our little games. We're down nice and low in our bear crawl position here in this one. We're saying 3, 2, 1, go, and crawling as fast as I can. I grab my piece of food, I get back out. Okay, get my piece of food down, get back in again, get another piece of food, keep the hips low, get back in again. So you're trying to be as fast as you can, getting the pieces of food to win out the game. Okay, so that's a great game, guys, that you can incorporate the skills within. So your hop, your solo, all that that you can do. So hope you enjoyed that, guys. That's just a quick session you can do. As I said, you can expand it. You can go as long as you want, just to give you a few ideas. Hope you got some from the last few weeks as well, a few games that you can do incorporating your movement skills and incorporating your sports skills. So just I suppose to quickly hammer home the point again, your movement skills are just as important to practice as your sports skills. Your movement skills are going to get you in a position to execute, as we would say, or to do your sports skill when we're allowed back out to grass to play and train with our friends. Okay, take it easy.